haven't seen you before.
I don't live here. I'm visiting my grandma.
Where are you from?
I'm from the mainland.
Oh.
Where are you from?
Here.
I wish I was from here. Apparently your oceans have sea monsters.
They do. It's so cool. You should move here.
I don't think my parents would let me.
Well, they should.
Have you ever seen a sea monster?
Of course. Loads of them.
What do they look like?
Some of them are scary, and some of the scary ones can do magic, like the Finn folk. Don't go near them. But some of the other ones are friendly.
Do they eat people?
No. Well, not all of them. Some of them are nice, like the selkies.
What's a selkie?
Jean!
Is that your grandma?
Yeah, I should go. What's your name?
Nes. I'm guessing your name is...
Jean!
I'm coming!
Will you come back tomorrow, Jean?
Can I leave tomorrow?
To go to the mainland?
Yeah.
Another time then? Promise?
I promise.
You know, you could have invited your grandma.
Are you guys best friends or something?
We're close. Your grandma's cool, Jean. Accept it.
Oh, I'm not denying it.
Are you excited about the interview?
Yeah. I mean, the past few days we've already discussed everything we're going to talk about, so it should run smoothly.
Jean?
Oh, hi, Ray.
You old enough to be in here?
I am officially now.
All right. Keep your voice down. If the only pub on the island is shut down, don't even want to think what might happen. Now, what can I get yous?
A Coke, please.
Yeah?
Just the water.
No bother.
So, what's the project about?
It's about the local marine life, the ocean's ecosystem, that kind of stuff. I'm recording on my phone, making a movie type thing.
Movie, did you say?
It's just a college project.
So this movie, is it going to be needing a narrator? Because I've been told my voice is captivating.
Oh, it is, but I'm already doing the narration. Sorry.
Oh, well, perhaps you could interview me then. I know all about the kinds of creatures that surround this island.
Here we go.
You know why this pub is called the Finwives Flipper, Jean?
Because it's funny.
What? No. You see that fishtail on the wall over there?
You can't miss it.
That's because it's not from any old fish. That's a finwife's tail.
What's a finwife? Is that like a mermaid?
They're Finn folk, Jean.
Oh, the evil sea magicians.
Aye, those are the ones. They're shapeshifters. They transform into someone familiar, someone comforting, and then they lure you down to the bottom of the ocean and enslave you forever in their undersea kingdom.
Undersea kingdom.
Okay. Just because you've never been invited. See, you can't exactly deny the magical aura an island like this has. There are some sinister creatures lurking out there.
As fascinating as that sounds, it's not really what I'm looking for in my documentary.
Oh, then what about the selkies? Heard about them?
I don't think she...
They're another mythical creature, right?
Oh, not mythical. They're completely real. You can go down right now and see them basking on the beach.
Do you mean the seals?
Yeah, sometimes they appear as seals, but underneath their seal hide, there's a human-like creature, just like you or me. Oh, they also have an undersea kingdom.
Is it the same undersea kingdom or a different one?
Now, here's where it gets a bit political. You see, it used to be all
I
one
think
kingdom, but then
we should probably be getting back. It'll be getting dark soon.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the stories, Ray. I'll let you know about the interview.
Ah, thanks, Jean. Oh, and one more thing.
What now?
Tomorrow evening, live music night at the pub. All the local talent's going to be there. Bagpipe Barry is headlining. It's going to be legendary. You in?
That sounds amazing. I'll definitely be there.
Great. See you then.
Do you think you'll go?
To what?
The live music night?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
You okay?
I am fine.
I'm getting the feeling you're not a huge fan of Ray.
What? No, he's fine. I just get a bit tired of his stories, making it seem as if the island is full of creepy creatures out to get us.
Oh, I don't know. There might be some truth in them.
Really?
Okay, maybe not. But what he said about this place having a magical aura, you have to admit it.
Well, of course you'd say that. You're a tourist.
No, I'm not.
You kinda are.
I'm a visitor. I was invited by my grandmother who lives here.
I'm just saying. He says that for tourism. Don't be roped into it. See you tomorrow, Jeannie.
See you then. So, are you ready to start?
Aye, I think so. Where am I talking to?
Just to my phone, over there. I'll start it now. All right then. Could you start by telling me about the seals native to the island?
The seals native to this island are grey seals, and they're a globally rare species. Although, interestingly, nearly half of their population is native to the UK.
Have they always been rare, or did there used to be more of them?
In the early 20th century, there was a steep decline in the seal population. But since new hunting laws have been brought in, their numbers have managed to go back up quite significantly.
That's good. How would you say the grey seals are important to you and the rest of the people on the island?
Well, they've been here a very long time. They're a part of our history.
Yeah, I actually heard someone talking about the legends surrounding the local seals. Do you know anything about that?
Who did you hear talking about that?
Ray from the pub?
Oh, right. He does like his stories. I have heard of the selkies. Most people who grew up here have. Some claim to have seen them shed their sealskin and dance on the water under the moon. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
Could you tell me any more about the selkies? Any stories or myths?
I suppose I could tell you a story or two. The old island legends tell us that some seals had a human form inside them, grey seals in particular. Perhaps because of the strange singing noise they sometimes make. There's something very human about it. It was said that when the moon reflected brightly on the ocean, the selkies would come out to dance. With each cycle of the moon, they would celebrate and dance together. That was until the sailors started to take an interest in the selkies. They were taken in by the beauty and elegance of their human forms and wanted them for themselves. One night, a sailor approached the selkies' gathering and stole one of the sealskins left on the sand. Once it was hidden, he returned to the beach to find a selkie woman all alone, searching for her skin so she could return to the sea. She was cold and tired, so the sailor offered to take her in for the night. Unaware of what he had done, she agreed. After a few weeks of looking for her lost skin, the selkie woman had started to adapt to living on land and had grown close to the sailor. And after a few months, they agreed to get married and spend their lives together. The night before the wedding, however, there was a storm. This storm shook the entire island, and as the selkie woman sheltered in the sailor's house, the earth shook violently, and down fell a strange material from a high shelf. On closer inspection, she realised it was her seal hide. In that moment, the selkie woman was crushed by betrayal, and although the island was her home now, she wouldn't spend a moment longer with that cruel man. By the time the sailor got home, the selkie woman was long gone, having returned to her kind.
That was a good story. Sad though.
Most stories about selkies are.
You said some people claim to have seen them.
Aye, ask Ray in the pub. I'm sure he'll have something to say about that.
Great. Well, I think that should cover everything.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've got a unique angle. No one else is going to bring mythology into it. I think I'll go do Ray's interview now, if that's all right.
Of course, although his version of events may be a tad exaggerated.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
I'm so glad you came to me, Jane. You know, my stories have been asking for a wider audience for years now. This could finally break me into the Scottish Storytelling Guild.
What's the Scottish Storytelling Guild?
Oh, very exclusive, very private club. It's a great honour to get in.
Well, hopefully this gets you in.
So, what do you want me to start with? I can tell you all about the Kelpies.
Well, I was thinking that maybe...
They're demon horses that emerge from the water, waiting for a rider, and then, as soon as the rider sits on the horse, it runs down into the ocean and drowns them.
As exciting as they sound, I was actually wondering if you could tell me more about the selkies.
The selkies? Oh, well, they're not quite so interesting. Sure you don't want to hear about sea monsters?
I'm sure I'm sticking with selkies. I was wondering if there was any real evidence for them. I know you have the Finwife slipper, but do you have anything like, I don't know?
You're asking me if I have a selkie skin?
Well, not necessarily.
The answer's no, I don't. And you'd never find me in possession of such a thing. It's cruel, really, stealing the skin of another creature like that.
Aye, you're right, of course. Have you ever noticed anything in the seals, though? Anything that might indicate that they may be something else?
Oh, I'm not sure about that. But there was this one instant where maybe... I can't be sure, Jean. I was very young at the time.
What happened?
Well, when I was a young lad, I heard some strange, faint music coming from the sea. So I looked out of my window to see what it was there, and I could have sworn I saw some figures dancing on the water. Looking back, it may just have been the reflections of the light, but there was something magical and strange about it. As if I was looking at something I wasn't supposed to be seeing.
And do you think they were selkies?
I don't know. That'll be the musician's sign. Be going to set up now. Think you got everything you need?
Yeah, that should be enough, thank you.
I'm always happy to do more stories another time.
I'll consider it. Maybe a Finfolk documentary next year?
Oh, aye, sign me up. Aileen, so good to see you.
Good to see you too. Did you have a successful interview?
Aye, I believe it was. Guild will be knocking on my door any day now.
The Guild?
The Scottish Storytelling Guild. You must have heard of them.
Aye, of course. I'm a member.
You what?
I've been a member for about 40 years now.
Oh, okay. Could you perhaps put in a good word for me?
Hey, what's going on?
Jean, did you know your grandma was in the Scottish Storytelling Guild?
You are?
I've got a lot of good stories. You both know this.
Yeah, I know this, but... Okay, we're gonna have to talk later. I need to disperse the Bagpipe Barry groupies. Right, you lot, break it up. He'll be out in a minute.
Is Nes coming?
She said she might. Didn't give a definite answer.
Okay, ladies and gents, welcome one and all to our live music night. We've got an array of local talent to show to you tonight. Bagpipe Barry will be up for us later. But first, we have the wonderful Grace performing for us. Please, give her a warm welcome.
Open the door, but I'm too scared to see what's behind it. Are you there? Why are you back? Can't you just leave me alone? I'm so tired.
What is it?
What?
You look startled.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get some air. I heard a noise coming from the beach. I knew it was the seals again, but this time they sounded different, as though they were singing. So I followed it, hoping to find out the truth that I'd been searching for. Walking down to the ocean on a winter's night is like watching an intimate conversation between the moon and the sea. The way the moon reflects on the ocean is enough to make you want to dance on it. Impossible for me, but for my friend Nes, apparently it wasn't. This was proof. A real-life selkie in my documentary. If I got this on camera, it would be groundbreaking. But as I watched my friend dance on the water, at peace with the elements, while the human world was distracted for just a moment, I knew I couldn't do it. And I knew I could never tell anyone what I'd seen.
Ness, can I help you?
Sorry to bother you so late at night.
Oh, not to worry. I can't sleep when the moon's this bright.
Me neither. I was wondering if you want to come down to the seafront.
Oh, I think I may be able to make it.
Great. It's not often we all get together now. It's not always safe to do so, but we just thought the moon was so bright tonight. It may be worth the risk.
It's so beautiful, just like it always used to be.
Would you like to join us?
Oh, I'm not sure I can anymore. I've been living on the land for so long.
I'll stay here with you then. We can watch.
I'd like that very much.
In Hildaland by M. Smith, Jean was played by Olivia Blair, Aileen, Fiona MacKinnon, Ray, Kenneth J. and Nes Shannon Stuart, with music by Adam Clark and Olivia Blair. It was written and directed by M. Smith, with sound recording by Cory, Bollen and Daniel Ball.